Good morning, good morning. I know it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday, but we got super busy yesterday, and by the time I got the kids down for sleep and all the things, it was like, oh my Lanta, I cannot go live at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Nobody's going to be on, nobody's going to watch it, and at that point, the whole 24 deal for 24 hours just doesn't even make sense, right? So, I am here now, doing all the things, making it happen. You know the drill. I have to share it into my VIP group really quickly. Style, shine, horizontal stripes. Okay, there we go. Thanks for being patient with me while I do that every single time. I feel like I'm getting a little bit faster, but thanks for being patient with me. Okay, let's go. Who's ready? So today we are talking style and shine. I think it's episode, hey buddy. Thank you. I think we are on episode 4, maybe even 5. I am super excited about these bi-weekly episodes that we've been doing, meeting together and all the things for it. First thing, a little bit of housekeeping. Everything you see here today is in a preloaded shopping cart with the link. It's at the link with everything you see, and the 20% discount is already added. It's up in the description box. That the coupon code SHINE, SHINE, is good for 24 hours from now. So when you watch this, if it's within 24 hours, go ahead over there, add things to your cart. You can add things to the cart. You can take things out of the cart. It's all fun. And then if there's anything that's ever personalized, you can always go in and personalize them, or you can go ahead and check out with the ones that I've already personalized for you. And when these episodes speak to you, make sure that you share them out, okay? So here we go. Today we are talking horizontal stripes. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I had mentioned it and I showed this particular look, and I was like, oh my gosh, if anybody needs to know about horizontal stripes, let me know. And there was such an amazing feedback on that, so I knew that this style and shine had to be about horizontal stripes. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but horizontal stripes often make you look a little bit wider. And I've got a few tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you today that is going to help you. If you're like me, like I love this shirt, I love it, love it, love it, but sometimes the horizontal stripes just do not love me. Are they like that with you too? And so I'm going to share with you a few different tips and tricks of how you can love and wear your horizontal stripes without feeling, well, horizontal. So, first thing is first, okay? Because it's not always all about jewelry, right? Of course, I'm going to weave that in, but first thing is first. So depending on the time of year, what you want to do, I've got my blue jeans on and I've got my horizontal stripes, right? So first thing is first. You can do a simple side tuck, right? That's going to bring it in. It defines your waist just a little bit, okay? So there's that look like that. It breaks things up here so that it shows that you're not all this way, okay? You can also do, I don't really know what I call this, but I take my shirt, okay? I take my shirt and I find my belt loop and I just loop it through my belt loop, and then I stick it inside my waistband so that it doesn't, slip back out, and it gathers. It creates a little bit of a gather here, and so it pulls this section in a little bit, puts it here, and it makes it so that it's not so wide. It defines you a little bit right there. The next thing you can do that is not jewelry related, because I'm going to get to that in a minute, because I know y'all love that too. Depending on the time of year, you could do a sweater vest. You could do a jean jacket. You could do a jean vest, right? Because jean and denim is very in right now. With it being fall, this is like one of my all-time favorite. Like I would live in this. If I could, I would absolutely live in this. So it's kind of a, I got into the kimonos a few years ago. You could do a kimono too, because that's going to give you something that's going to give you another focal point. But something like this, so you still have your stripes, but they have a limit. See, and so it stops it right here. So this actually gives you the illusion that you're taller too. And this one is a longer one. It goes all the way down to my knees. You can't see it, but it goes all the way down to my knees. And so this gives the illusion that I am taller, not wider. Okay, so it's a little bit warm up in here today, so we're going to take this off for right now. Okay, so now let's get into the jewelry. Okay, I'm going to show some options with you on this particular top, and then I'm going to move to the mannequins. So I don't know if you've heard, but sometimes you want to take the focal point off of what you're wearing. Specifically, you want to dress it up a little bit. Maybe not dress it up like dress up and go out and go party, but you want to create another focal point. And you do that with your jewelry. So for example, here I have on this sparkle heart necklace. It comes in the gold and the silver. Okay, so you've got, it's sparkly. When you go outside in the sunshine, oh my goodness, it just, wow. When you go out into the sunshine and the sun hits, I have trouble with these earrings, but I love them so much. And a lot of you love them too, but they don't love me sometimes. It takes me a minute to get them in my ear, and I wanted to pre-position them in my ear, but I thought no, because then that's going to take away from the whole look. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hope and pray that even though it didn't go all the way through, that maybe it's just going to sit in my ear a little bit. Okay, well, there you go. You can kind of get the look, okay? So these are the Macy's, and I'm going to show them to you up a little bit closer in just a minute. But you want to bring the focal point up to your face. So by adding a cute little headband or some kind of, you know, hairstyle or like headband or bows, barrettes, things like that, the statement necklaces are going to bring the attention up, and the statement earrings. Now, I would not do a super statement necklace and a super statement earring, because then you're going to clash and you're going to have too much going on up in the upper region. Okay, so you don't necessarily want to do too much, but something subtle like this, because these have sparkles too. Here, I'll show them to you. Let me pop it back out real quick. There we go. If it's going to cooperate with me. Well, no, it doesn't even want to hook. So these are the Macy's. I love them. And once they're in my ears, they're fine. It just takes me, because they're hooped or looped or curved like this instead of a regular post. For some reason, it just takes me, like my earlobes must be like in layers. So it must not be like one swift, like, I guess, hole for my piercing. I've had them since I was like 2 or 3. So you'd think that they would be broken by now. But these are the Macy's. They're super cute. I love them. They come in silver and gold too. And same thing with this sparkle necklace. Now, I want to share with you one more that I love wearing with this top, because I feel like, and this is the Eden, and the Eden comes in both silver and gold as well. And I just feel like this necklace steals the show. I feel like whenever I have this necklace on, like that is the focal point, right? Isn't that so cute? And it'll go down a little bit farther if I wanted it to, but that's kind of where I like it. And so usually that's what I do when I wear horizontal stripes. I will pick a statement necklace and an earring to match, or you could even do like a layered necklace. That would be fun too, but you want it to be able to stand out, because you don't want it to get lost in the stripes. So something statement with a matchy earring would be amazing. And then to top it all off, I love the Cash leather bracelet. I just feel like it just brings something else to the mix. And so what you want to do is you create your arm party, so that when your arm is down like this, it creates an illusion here that you're not so wide. Okay, so you want, if you have long sleeves, you want to swoosh them up. You want to pull them up a little bit. I'm going to show you over here with this one in just a second. So you want to pull them up too, because that'll give you the illusion that you're a little bit smaller and you're more defined here, not just one big blob. Okay, so let's move on over to the mannequin. I'm going to start with this one here, just because we're kind of still, whoops, forgot that was there. We're still kind of in the 1 minute it's fall, 1 minute it's summer phase over here in Pennsylvania. And so here is a look that I've created. So if you're looking for a shirt, if you like the idea of stripes and you're looking for a shirt, the ones where, like, see how there's some that are horizontal and then these kind of go diagonal. So they're still technically horizontal because they're not vertical, but they're more diagonal, right? So this gives, you know, plus it's flowy. The material is nice and flowy, and so it moves, and so it's not going to make you appear wider than you are. A great layered look. You've got the statement piece like Lana, and then you've got the dainty necklace and the dainty April birthstone crystal. Okay, I love that look. I think it is so fun, and it just really makes the look pop that much more. With that, I would add the pixel bracelet set, because you always want an arm party that's really going to stand out, or that's going to draw the attention, because it takes the attention away from your waist and it puts it onto the smallest part of your body, right? And so I love the pixel stretch. Things are always better in odd numbers, and so it comes in a set of 3, and so you are going to love them too. Okay, next up, over here, we have a few different top trends, okay, and all dealing with the horizontal stripes. So here, I've got a long sleeve, but you could definitely do a t-shirt with this look too. The blush color is super duper popular right now. It's one of my favorites. I am like totally in my blush era right now. I love it. And so here, you have a nice little sweater. It's a little bit on the shorter side, but you have a nice sweater with that blush color, your neutrals, and the horizontal stripes. No, buddy. I know, but you can't go under it right now. Give me a minute, okay? Give me a minute, baby. Watch out. Watch out, honey. Sorry, he likes to try and climb underneath the tripod. But if he does that, he tries to stand up with it on his head, and then it topples over, and then you guys go flying, and it's like you get seasick. So here we go. So here you've got the horizontal stripes. With this, you are going to want to, like I said before, pull up your sleeves to make them more 3/4 length. That's going to give you a little bit more definition here. And then you can add, you want a solid color underneath, that is flattering to you. And then you want to do a layered neckline, and you also want to make sure that you have a longer necklace with something like this. It's good that to keep it open. Don't button it up, because as soon as you button it up, it makes you look wider. So you want to keep it unbuttoned. You want to create this vertical line right here to break up the horizontal. This here is our Sundance. It's a longer necklace with beads and neutral colors. So you're going to find that it can go with just about anything in your closet. Depending on the size of your wrist, you can also wear this as a bracelet too. So that's super fun. And then this one here is Aurora. She's one of my favorites. The heart trend is not going anywhere, and it creates a nice V in the middle of this crew neck. Okay, so super fun. Let me show you what I've paired, or what I would pair with that as far as earrings and bracelet. Here we have, I believe they're the Islas. They're either the Islas or the Islas. I'm not sure. It's ISLA. They come in gold and silver. They're half moon, they're post. So these are super, the style of these is very trendy right now, where it's a statement, but it's a post. Isn't that fun? And they're super duper lightweight. I love wearing these. They're just enough to make the eyes come up, right, to your face, but not too much to where it's like, whoa, right? I love that. And then I would also pair that with our Sienna bracelet, which goes along great with that Sundance. See, it catches all the colors and everything like this. And you want something like this when you have the long sleeves, even though you pull them up, right? You pull them up. You want to have something like this that's going to be a statement maker, that's going to be an eye catcher, because then that draws their attention here to the smallest part of your body. And so I love the Sienna, all those gorgeous neutrals. It's going to be a fall staple for sure. Sorry, he's over there playing with the little cash register that we have. He loves that thing. And then these two right here are from the Nala Stretch. So the Nala Stretch is a set of 3. You get the heart and the cross, and then there's a solid one that's just like this with the beads, but the beads are just a smidgy smaller. And so I love, you know, obviously odd numbers, and then put the statement piece in the middle. How cute. Hey, Sarah. How cute and awesome is that? And then that's going to be your statement maker on your arm, so that when your arm is down, it's going to break up and it's going to draw the attention here rather than to the horizontal stripes. Okay, so the Nala stretch does come in the silver and the gold. I think just about everything else does too. The only thing that doesn't are those two. Those two are just gold only. And then this one here is more gold tones, but I've actually worn them. So I've actually done this before too. Let me show you. Whoops. If it's going to cooperate with me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I've actually done this as an arm party too, and I love that because you've got an odd number, right? You got 2, 4, 5. Okay, so you've got your odd number. You've got your mix of textures. Okay, you've got one that's a little thicker, one that's shiny, then you got your thinner ones. These two are permanent, by the way. And then you're mixing in with the gold, and then this one has got the mixed metals on it with the buttons. So I love that too, and I could totally pull that off with this because some of the purple tones match with the Eden necklace. Okay, so there you have it. Some fun ways that you can wear integrated horizontal shirts. You can wear them, you can style them, all the things. Okay, I'm trying to think if that is everything that I wanted to share. I'm almost positive it is. I try to keep these super short, not super short, but I try to keep them short. Remember, when you use the link in the description, it's going to have all of these items already there. You can add to, you can remove anything you want. If there's personalization, you can switch it if you want to, or you can keep it as is. And for the first 24 hours, you are getting an exclusive 20% off discount. Anything that you put, well, these items here that are in your cart. Okay, so all of these items for 24 hours are 20% off. You want to use the code SHINE, SHINE, or just use that cart link and it should already be, it should be pre-uploaded with the discount in there. If it's not, if you have trouble, if it doesn't work, let me know so that I can fix it for you, okay? Because sometimes technology can be a little wonked, right? He's going back under there. Also, if you love horizontal stripes, I want to know if you need help. If you have a horizontal shirt and you're like, girl, I just don't get it, I need help, guess what? You can take a picture. You don't have to be in it, but you can take a picture of your shirt, private message it to me, and I will help you style it. I'll give you some personal style tips for it so that, Benny, stop. So that you can go ahead and love that horizontal shirt. Because I don't know if you're like me, I love this one, but I don't always love the way that it makes me look. And if you've loved this episode of Style and Shine, make sure to hit that share button over here, because I guarantee you someone in your friends list needs to hear these amazing tips on how to wear horizontal stripes. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in 2 weeks for another episode of Style and Shine. See you then.